Recently, I graduated high school and set off into the world of higher education and being an adult. But I stumbled upon a manga called GTO, a manga that helped me realize that growing up can be fun. So, some backstory. Recently, I've been wondering if there's really any fun to being an adult, especially if you aren't this rich influencer or one of those people that dance on TikTok in the big 2020. So I set out and did some research on what I could do as an adult that would be fun, but then I fell into this massive spiral of self-help books or motivational videos and free will. Until I stumbled upon a little manga called GTO, more specifically the great teacher onizuka. I'm not going to say it right because I can't, so yep. You're just gonna have to deal with that for the rest of the video. So this is a very strange old manga that follows a 22-year-old gangster named Ichi Onizuka trying to become the greatest teacher ever and get a hot girlfriend, but mainly become the greatest teacher ever. So through the reading of this manga, I had many first thoughts, one of which was this is definitely not for kids. But more importantly, this manga made me realize that fun doesn't end after high school or when you stop being a kid, but it changes the way you can have fun. So no more street racing or blowing up dry ice bombs or doing an all-nighter with the boys with no repercussions for the next day. And yes, I realize you can still do all that, but it will be on your permanent record for the illegal stuff. Is what it is. So if you can't do all that, what does this strange manga teach you? GTO teaches you that just because you're an adult doesn't mean you can't have fun, and it also doesn't mean you have to be serious all the time or strict and uptight. You can let loose and have fun. It shows that just because you're a kid or that you're not focused all the time is fine. It teaches you that you can live without having all this other stuff burdening you down. Ichi Onizuka, a bad-mouthed 22-year-old gangster with a split anger issue with his initial goal to meet high school girls and get rich, then changes and starts to do what he actually wants to do. Be the greatest teacher ever. He shows that there's more to life than good grades and that next step in your education and thinking about the future all the time. He shows that having fun and making lasting memories can really make life exciting and not boring. Whether it's going on a trip with somebody and just doing side quests or deciding you want to go do something that just means nothing for the fun of it, or starting a new hobby that has nothing to do with your future. I think this manga inspires people to find something more in life, something that can just let you let loose or relax or just makes you happy in general. How this manga helped me is it helped me realize that there's no big rush to finding out what my purpose is on this floating rock we call a planet, or what I'm going to do for the rest of my life. It helped me slow down and enjoy life and be present for it. This manga is fully packed of comedy and fun times and just good times overall. It doesn't hold back from real world problems and confronts them head on. It doesn't shy away from which problem it is or why it is. Maybe that's just because of when it came out and when it was being written. 1996 or whatever was a different time than 2025, of course. And I'd like to say that some subjects in this manga I can't even talk about on YouTube or else I'll get struck down by the YouTube gods, but I do recommend you go read this manga for whatever reason. If you're just interested, go read it. Or if you're just going to take me up on my word here, you're also going to go read it. Or you're just going to ignore this video, skip past it, and not. Is what it is. I think this manga is made for people who are growing up and having to make those huge decisions in their life. Like what's your career going to be, or are you going to even be going to college? We have these huge decisions that make our lives very stressful and can really burn us out from time to time. And GTO is really there to help you with some comedic relief and to help you slow it down and really enjoy your life. And not to take it one day at a time, but be more present in the moment and not always thinking about the future of what you're going to do with the rest of your life. Whether it's our dumb main character making his students go on a complete and random side quest to a random island in Japan just to hunt down some treasure he read in a magazine, or literally saving his students by jumping off of a roof or saving them from creepy old guys. Ichi Onizuka is always there making a message that growing up is not forgetting to have fun or letting go of your dreams or just having to roll with the punches of life, but to enjoy the process of growing up and trying new things. Even if they're hard or bizarre, it's always way worth it. So pick up a new hobby or say yes to that one friend that's always inviting you to hang out, or just go make a new friend. Talk to somebody random that you've never met before, as long as they're of age. If you're an adult, talk to somebody your own age is what I'm trying to get a point across. Make some new friends, or go ask out that girl or guy you like, and don't be that silly goose that says you're going to do it and not do it because you're nervous or scared. I'm watching you. But the point I'm trying to get across is go try something new. Life is meant to be explored, not to be looked at like this hourglass that's running out of sand that you're just rolling through the days until you're finally able to relax in your old age. Go enjoy life. So the manga GTO is about Ichi Onzakai, a retired gang member that's trying to be the best teacher ever and just make a little bit of money on the side. But I also think it's about self-growth and being able to grow as a person in general. So who do I think this manga is for? I think this manga is for the person who's too scared to grow and too scared to stand out or be different from everybody else. And if that's you watching this video, I highly suggest you go read this manga. So why should you read GTO? My honest and very simple answer is don't. It has to be your decision to do so. I'm just a guy talking to you behind a screen about a manga that's amazing with many life lessons hidden in its comedic pages. So you decide whether or not to read this amazing manga. Well, that's all from me. Hope you enjoyed the video.